CASPA is the world of on-demand movies, television, and music entertainment. This all works through your telecom broadband connection. If you're not with telecom and you buy a TiVo device, yes, you can use your TiVo and you get all those great things, but if you want to access CASPA, you need to be a telecom broadband customer. When you come into CASPA, you have a choice. You can dive straight into a new release movie, or you can pick your movie by movie genre. And behind that are all the films. What I do when I activate my TiVo is I register my credit card to use CASPA, but it doesn't charge my credit card. It's not until I actually go to a movie and have a look at that movie and decide I want to buy it that it will then charge my credit card. And what I have to do first is I have to put in my PIN number. Then it says, hey, your wallet contains $11.50. The price of this download is $6.95, and I confirm that I want to download it. It then says to me, Rob, you have to go to your Now Playing menu to watch this movie because we've downloaded it inside of there. So what I do is I look for my CASPA On Demand folder. There it is. And there's my movie, Underworld: Rise of the Lycans. Then I just go to play that, and the quality of the film is standard definition, and it's beautiful quality for you to watch on your big screen. A lot of the movies are 5.1 surround sound, and that's your movie ready to go. No more late fees. You can sit on the couch. You don't have to put your lippy on. You can keep your tracksuit on. You don't have to look good when you go to the video store. Mind you, you can't pick anybody up on the couch, but like you can at the video store. But the best thing is no more late fees. So there's your movie. And
does this expire? Sorry, Robbie?
It does. Just before I get to that, you can also control your movie like you do your TV with fast forward, with play, with pause and rewind. The movie that you buy, that you've rented, stays on your TiVo for 14 days if you don't touch it. The minute you press play, you've got 2 days to watch it as many times as you want. At the end of that 2-day period, it will dissipate off of your service because it's digital rights managed, okay? So I just want to take you through the CASPA portal. Go back to here. You notice that when I went to download that movie, it cost me $6.95. If it was a library movie, that library movie would be $4.95, okay? When I look at television, let's go down to, say, drama. Rescue Me is more like a TV favorite, not really a premium TV title. What I get with these types of TV programs is the first 3 episodes are free, and the subsequent episodes are $1.95 each. If it's actually a premium TV program, like let's say The Tudors, then each episode is $2.95. What we're aiming to do next year is, you can see we have pay-per-view and some of the content free. We're aiming next year to introduce advertiser funded. So the advertiser will subsidize the cost for the consumer. Because we know not everybody wants to pay-per-view everything that they watch in an on-demand environment. So I've just taken you through the movies and the television proposition. The big surprise again is Bandit is our music proposition. We've got Gavin Perry here, who is the general manager for digital across Australia and New Zealand for Sony. And Bandit FM is owned and developed and operated by Sony Music. But when you see Bandit FM, don't think it's just Sony titles, because all of the record labels are in the Bandit FM service. The great thing for TiVo customers, though, is that they can see music videos for free. They just download them, and then they watch them from their Now Playing folder. The other thing that they can do is they can listen to artist interviews. We've got a few of those. These will just grow over time. And those also are free. And of course, if they want to, they can listen and watch concerts, which we're really excited about. And those are pay-per-view. I think the important thing to note is that when we launch this service in New Zealand, there will be over 756 hours of on-demand content available for New Zealanders, and that'll just grow. By the end of November, there'll be over 1,000 hours, and it'll just accumulate and build in this portfolio. So next year, of course, the first thing you guys are going to say to us is, where's search? because I want to just be able to search all those hours of content and get to what I want to do. So that's on our roadmap. The other thing that's on our roadmap is when you're actually watching television. I don't know about you, but when I'm watching TV, let's say I decide I want to watch Bone Kickers, I want to know where I left off. So next year we'll be having bookmarks. So if you've left off at episode 4 and you come back to it, you know the last one you watched, you can pick up where you left off. So down here you can see this is the season of Bone Kickers, and these are the episodes. As we start loading more onto the platform, it will be season 1, season 2, season 3, and all the episodes display here. So that is the proposition of CASPA. And of course, what happens for telecom customers is not only can they see CASPA, but when they actually go to pay for something and download it, they're not getting double charged, because the download cost does not count against their monthly data and allowance, only the cost to rent the movie, which is why we're with telecom. So that's where it really sings. So between the fantastic TiVo services, the fact that TiVo Genie lets you record from anywhere in the world, the fact that telecom are including home networking service free when they launch it, which is the TiVo to TiVo, the My Stuff up to the TiVo, and my TiVo free-to-air content onto my portable devices, plus CASPA, we think that it's a pretty compelling consumer proposition.